up, everybody? Is your host with the most, back again with a long awaited Predator versus Aliens Requiem Wolf with his mask on. Now, I'm a little frustrated because I've been waiting for this figure for such a long time, and come to find out on on a Facebook group that Hiya Toys, the main store, their actual web store, got these figures long before all the other retailers did, and I was like, shit, I have mine pre-ordered. So in the meanwhile, I had already ordered these two, and so I decided to just have them next to each other. As this should be a fast one because essentially it's the same thing, carbon copy of one another, except for that awesome, just phenomenal sculpt of that damn mask. It is so good. It's just really, really good. Like, in my opinion, the definitive one you want to get in the collection, if I had to say, like, if you had to go only two, you're gonna want to get these two right here. But if you had to just go with one, it would have to be this one, the battle damage version. But that mask makes it so, like, it's a real toss-up. The figures are exactly the same. It's just these two are exactly the same, just different heads. The mask makes it worth it, and I'm happy I have it in hand. And since I have to, I am gonna do some customs. Like you saw in the photo collage, I put the actual Yautja berserker claws on the left arm as well. And I'm thinking that's how I'm gonna display it. I'm either gonna do it with his mask or probably with the painted one. It depends, but either way, it looks fucking awesome, and you guys are gonna enjoy it. Just to do a real quick, thing. We're not gonna be on this too long since it's the same thing. We could just get a close up on that mask, and it's gorgeous. There's nothing more I can say about it. It's just one of the things. Okay, one thing I will say is that the head is much tighter on this figure than it is on the other two. That's it. That's about it. But you could just use a hair dryer to fix that proper. But it is so. Look at that mask. I'm gonna say it too. Aside from, I think he has the best mask. Celtic is the other one. I fucking love Celtic. Celtic's mask and Wolf's mask are probably my favorite masks. To date, in all of the Mr. Black was pretty good too. The Berserker from Predators, his mask was awesome too. But like, I would have to go with Wolf and Celtic. But this video reviews is legitimately just showing off his really cool mask, and I dig it. It looks nice. And in case you're wondering, you could swap heads and it would look okay. But just be careful with certain angles, because as you can see, the green is not matching because this is like a dark shot, like when it was taken in the evening and such. But if you're good with your toy photography, that doesn't matter. You could easily swap the head with the battle damage one, and it's gonna look cool. And if you're really good at painting, you could just simply put some blood on the mask and make it look even better. But though I have to say, like, the weathering of the mask, the shading, the wash that they did, I'm a little upset because there's other figures in the line that came out that they didn't do that with. Like, I don't know if it was Warrior or the Guardian Predator, one of those two have a similar mask to him. And it looks like the molding, like around the mask didn't come out as crisp, but the promotional shots did. But anyway, there's nothing wrong with this figure. This figure is phenomenal. And if I had to say, I would say just pick up the mask version and the battle damage version. That's the ones you want to pick up. And of course, if you're gonna do like little subtle customs or big customs like myself, you could just get all three, and then you could just swap items. But that looks amazing. I guess I'll end the video with a brief, very brief a scale, because I've had both these characters have all three of these guys have individual reviews, but I'm gonna put them with a big one. And here he is next to probably some of the most favorite ones I reviewed the last few weeks. the newborn from Alien Resurrection, and his rival from his film, the Pred Alien. Phenomenal figure. I really do wish it came out first before the others, because I would have been like, just like, I'm still excited for it, but like, you know, going over the articulation and everything like that, I would have loved for this version of the figure, you know, to have popped my cherry with that review. But it's still amazing. I'm still enjoying the figure. This is gonna probably be my desktop buddy for the next few weeks, because that mask is just too impressive. The mask alone makes it worth buying. Only 20 bucks, folks. So you can find this now. Most retailers have it in stock. I had to order mine from the store directly from Hiya Toys. So I would advise collectors out there to, you know, look around for where these figures are. Check Hiya first, because it's sometimes, for whatever reason, Big Bad Toy Store does get some of these figures faster than Hiya for whatever reason. I don't know. An example of that is actually the lead Xenomorphs from Alien Resurrection from the Newborns movie. I actually had that in my pile of loot for like weeks, and I could have reviewed it a while ago, but I was kind of hoping everybody came in one shot. And in the, you know, in the group on Facebook, 118 Scale Diorama group, and Hiya collectors as well, the Hiya collector group, people were showing off pictures saying like, hey, Hiya Toys got these in stock already. And I was like, screw it, I'm buying it right now. So look around for, you know, you might get lucky. So I got pretty lucky to get Wolf now, but there was people who got this figure much earlier. Anyway, folks, that's it for now. This was just a quick one. You know, it was just a basic, you know, head swap. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for giving me your time. This is your host with the most with That Damn Figure Show. My name is Ben, and I'm out.